Good morning, guys. How do you like my new farm hat? Huh? Fishing too. I got a little mackerel action going on up there. It just adds character to old Steve-O, you know. I guess I'm just an old character. Now, speaking of characters, look at this. Look at this little beauty I picked up this morning, guys. I mean, you talk about fresh off the factory floor. Look at that thing, guys. Wow. I told Miss Daisy I'm going to get another burning barrel. She said, what? You ain't getting no more burning barrels. I'm tired of that stinking smoke out there and this and that. You burning up all this extra pallet wood and all. She said, take that stuff right to the dump. They'll let you dump it for free. I said, yeah, but I got to spend gas to get there. It's 5 miles. She said, it's 5 miles. Get over it. I said, yeah, that's 5 there and 5 back. That's 10. If I do the math right. She said, do what I tell you to do. So I said, yes, Miss Daisy. Okay. I lost my place a little bit there, Miss Daisy, but I'm getting it now. Okay. She said, thank you very much. Yeah, this is beautiful, guys, right here. Look at this. Yeah, this is over. I can get 2 sides here. Yeah. I can get 2 sides here. See? This is 21. This is 21 and 5/16. This is my sides. Right here. Boom, there's 1. There's 2 with about, I don't know, 10 inches left over. So that would be a side. That'd be the other side. So there's 2 beehives, guys, right there. And 1 pallet pickup. And it's about 1/2 inch thick. Fine. You can mix match this stuff, guys. Here's a 3/4 one. Here's a 3/4 one, right? It don't matter, guys. You can mix match this material. See here? This is what you'd have. It's going to be flush on the inside of the beehive, right? Who cares if you got this hanging over here a little bit? It adds character, guys. It adds character. Just like Steve-O. Okay? So I'm going to bust this one up today. And I'm going to bust this one up today. And then all these studs here, these runner studs, I was going to make biochar with them. And Miss Daisy shut that job down. She said, you got enough biochar out there for 100 years. And I said, you know, why are you always right, Miss Daisy? She says, because I am. See, I don't know. Women, guys, think better. Yeah, they think better. Maybe that's why God made them first, right? Or did they make Adam first? I don't remember. I got to go back and check that story. But anyway. Yeah, I got all these here. I'm starting a stockpile. I'm getting me a stockpile, but I'm getting a stockpile of these. And they're going to have to go to the dump. Yep. Let me take you out back and show you yesterday's project. That was a fun one. Let me take you out back. All right, guys. There's always projects on Steve-O's Funny Farm, and the other day before yesterday, I came out here at this pump house. This is where Steve-O makes all his agua. Here's my well. That shaft is down 180 feet. I'm sorry, that's down 160 feet. I had him shove it clear to 180, but then we stuck a sand point in there because that's all we were getting was sand. I put 20 foot of sand point down there, and then we put 20 feet of galvanized on top of it as a counterweight, and then we put a rubber donut on that fits just on the inside of that thing. And we slid it clear down, and then we got it to the bottom of the 180-foot shaft. And then we took the big donkey, he called it the donkey dick. We took the donkey dick and let it slide down there, which was heavy, and we bounced it on top of that galvanized to kind of set it in that sand down there. That's a snow white sand down there, guys. I started running into it about 140, 150. We started hitting white sand. And I just told the guy, I said, keep slamming, slam another one. He said, we can go to China with this thing if you want to. I said, give her another one. So we got down there to 180. And then we put the sand point in. And then we welded on a lift eye onto that. And we reverse slammed it. When you put that shaft in there, this 4-inch pipe, you're slamming it in. You're pounding it in with a weight. So we reverse slammed it and pulled out 20 feet, cut it off, and there it is. That left that 20-foot slotted screen PVC pipe 20 feet submerged into that sand. So it's pulling water from 360 degrees around there, and I've got some beautiful water coming out of this thing. It is a little hard, so we added the Aqua Soft. I'm liking this. It's got battery backup. It's plugged in a little old line you see here running out. Running to that receptacle, waterproof receptacle, by the way. That's my guard. That lizard, he's the guard. He's the guard of the pump house. He watches all this stuff. Yeah. So anyway, so it's plugged into that. I put that on there. We put that on there, but that was a month ago or so. We've had this in. Anyway, yeah, I came out here, and this right here, guys, is a male adapter. Right here, a male adapter. This guy right here. And it was leaking. That pump, when it kicks on and off, guys, it kind of jumps slightly. I don't have it anchored like it's supposed to, but this thing runs forever like this. Anyway, it finally worked itself loose, and it was going drip, 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 drip. And when I saw that, I said, oh man, that thing is not going to do nothing but get worse. Being the old pipe man that Steve used to be, I said, that ain't going to do nothing but get worse. Like, it's kind of like Joe, you know. The more he's in office, the worse it gets, right? I said, that is a Joe. And I said, we got to fix that. So, told Miss Daisy about it. She says, I said, we got a problem out here. We got to address ASAP. She said, you don't need to be messing with that. We'll farm it out. So she gets on the phone. Guess what, guys? Nobody wants to. Joe's paying some people so much money, guys, just stay home and eat Cheetos and watch porn flicks, that nobody wants to work anymore. Okay? Yeah, that's where we're at today. It's beautiful, isn't it? So, she said, I can't find them. I've made several calls. I can't find anybody who wants to work on this stuff. I said, well, I have to step it up and get her done. She said, yeah, I guess so, because we got to have water. I said, yes, ma'am, we got to have water. So, anyway. Yeah, then I came out, the day I told her about it was going drip, drip, drip. The next day I came out, guys, and it was going drip, 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 drip. I mean, it was going fast and getting worse. I said, that sucker's going to pop, and we're going to be totally down. So, off I go to Lowe's. So I get to Lowe's. I go back to the fitting department, right? Get all the PVC pipes and stuff. Man, that thing, you talk about scavenge, guys. I got the guy there. Some guy was wandering around. I have no clue what he was doing over in plumbing. He was sitting, had a little tablet. He could have been watching porn. I don't know what he was doing. But anyway, I said, I was looking for these male adapters. I said, I'm looking for 1 1/4" male adapters. I don't, sir, I don't work over in this department. I don't work here. Here he's got a Lowe's thing on his shirt. I'm going, what? Okay, well, why are you over here playing peekaboo and plumbing fittings if you don't work here? I'm thinking to myself, you know, he's a nice guy, but, I mean, you know, stuff like this gets me triggered, you know, guys. He said, I'll get somebody for you. I said, cool. So the guy comes over. I said, I'm looking for 1.25" male adapters. And the guy's going, I mean, that quick. I'm going, okay, what's the reason for that, sir? He says, there's a big plumbing supply warehouse just went out of business. Now, every plumber in town is coming in here and scavenging all this stuff. Okay. Well, when do you think these shelves might get replenished? Don't know. I don't have a clue. You know, with the COVID, everybody blames it on COVID, as well as the COVID or this or that. I said, okay. I called Miss Daisy. I said, man, this is going to be good. Not only can't find anybody that wants to work, we can't find any materials anymore because of all these other, you know, excuses. She said, well, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to go to Do It Best Hardware in Hudson. They always seem to have their act together. It's an Ace Hardware, guys. Yeah. Little shout out to Ace Hardware, guys. Thank you very much. I don't know who's running that operation down there, but thank you very much. And you walk in, there's 3 or 4 guys wandering around. Can I help you? Can I help you? You go to Home Depot or Lowe's and they just walking around like they're on muscle relaxers, guys. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah, so anyway, I go there. I got all my goodies I need. The pipe, everything. Yeah. But what I wanted to show you, because I ran into this a lot back in my pipe days. And people were so clueless on how to put these are male adapters are notorious for leakage. Okay, if you guys ever run into this issue, all right, and I don't care. This is the suction side of the pump, and this is the discharge side. That happens to be 1 inch. That happens to be 1.25 inches. Invariably, they leak here. So I just thought I'd do a quickie video to show you guys, and a lot of you plumbers, guys that fool with pipe know this. But if you're a homeowner and you can't find anybody to work, yep, you may have to get her done yourself. So I thought I'd throw this one out at you, maybe help you out. So yeah, a lot of people have a hard time with these leaking. Now there's two things you want to do here to this fitting. You want to use Teflon tape, okay? Now this is the other confusing thing for people, Teflon tape. You'll notice it comes in different widths. This one's about 3/4 width, all right? You'll notice that I've turned this not like this to put it on like I've seen so many people try to do. No, you turn it over so the Teflon tape is on the bottom like this, okay? You see that? It's on the bottom. So now you're going to take your fitting and you're going to come over here and just pinch that loose tag end here. Now I start at the bottom, okay? And this way, see, with this deal, you can keep this tape tight. And you start here rolling like so. Put about 2 wraps there. Now start walking down the threads like so. About twice there. I just dropped it. Butterfinger Steve just dropped it, okay? We leave all the bloopers in, by the way. Now I'm going to pop that off of there. But you see what I did here? I didn't go all the way to the bottom of these threads. Because you'll notice here, on this housing, that fitting is all the way up in there. All the way jam up here, okay? So if you ran these all the way out, this taping, and you encompass these threads, starting threads here, Like right here is your starting thread. See that little ramp? If you put that tape all the way out to that, now you're going to have a hell of a time getting it threaded in. But if you leave that starting thread there, and maybe 2 others is all, right? Now you've got 2 plies of tape here. This thing will thread in, right? So a lot of guys just do that, and they're good to go, right? But no. You see this little magical stuff here, guys? Been using it forever. Recto seal. Now the smart-ass guys on my crew, they called it for some reason rectum seal. Yeah, we had comedians on the pipe crew. Yes, we did. This is called recto seal. Slow dry, soft set, pipe thread sealant. Yes, multi-purpose. Let me show you what this stuff looks like. Looks like baby poop. This is what you want to put on. Paint this on. Paint this on before you set this in, all the way in, and bury it all the way to here. Get a pipe wrench. And that's the other thing I did. I went to Harbor Freight, and I bought a little 18-inch aluminum pipe wrench for this project. I couldn't find my other steel one for some reason. I probably lent it out, never got it back. But anyway, yeah, it was really super cheap. I think it was 19 bucks for that thing. And then I bought the ratchet strap, the ratchet pipe cutter, and it would cut it went up to 1 5/8. Well, that would cut this pipe, this 1 1/4 pipe, perfect. And it cut my 1 inch. The beauty of those ratchet things, they had them there at Harbor Freight also. Those ratchet straps. Now, it's not the quality you would get, say, at a plumbing store or whatever, but it's fine for just a quick fix, deal. And the tool worked great. It absolutely worked great. On also all of your fittings, make darn sure, guys, you're using primer. I use the this one's leaking. That's not good. Oh, because we didn't tighten it up. And it will stain your fingers really nice. It looks like you've been in a mulberry patch. Yeah. This stuff, you want to run it around on your fittings. Make sure you get all of your joints. The pipe, and see there, I'm going to be stained all day today now. Make sure you get your pipe and your inside of your interior fittings. This happens to be a medium blue glue, but it just makes sure it says PVC cement on it. And that's it, guys. If you can't get anybody to do the job, do it yourself. And I went in and told Miss Daisy, we got her done. And she was so happy, so happy. Another thing too, if you're going to do this for a customer, this is kind of ugly here. See this? The blue, this is the blue, some glue here, and the primer. Looks very ugly and unprofessional. But this is Steve-O stuff. So I don't call that ugly. I call it having character, okay? Yeah, it's kind of like Steve-O, having character. So I left it that nice, mottled, ugly look to it, okay? But what you would do is get some clear acetone on a terry towel, and once your glue is all set, and you make sure you don't have any leaks, get some acetone on a terry towel, and you can clean those pipes up and make them look really pretty for your customer. Anyway, I told Miss Daisy, I said, I got her done. You're back in water, girl. She said, thank you very much. She said, that saved about at least $250 right there, what you just did. I said, yeah, and if you can get somebody to do the job. She said, exactly. So I told her, I said, you owe me, girl, big time. And she looked at me, and, you know, why do guys, their eyes always roll back in their head, you know? Leave a comment below and let me know that. Whenever I say stuff like that, these women always, their eyes roll back in their head. Leave a comment below and tell me why they do that, okay? Because I've never figured that one out. But anyway, I got to mow the hayfield now. I've just gassed up the old John Deere, and I got to get the hayfield cut. So I'm going to be in the saddle at least 2 hours here with that project, and then I'm going to go in and have a ribeye, and then I'm getting back in the barn, and we're going to start stripping down some pallets. We got to keep going. We got to get her done, guys. Yeah, we're burning daylight. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Be happy, be strong, but we got to keep getting her on. See ya.